I want you to reach out to everyone you've hurt and say sorry. A lot of people, based on pride and ego and principle, and they should apologise to me first. They're waiting for the other person to apologise, and people don't want to say they're sorry because it makes them feel weak, the fact that they are wrong. And we all want to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. So when you say sorry to people, two things happen. You demolish your ego, okay? Because if you've already said sorry, it doesn't exist. If you've not said sorry and there's still something to say sorry to, the only reason why you didn't is because of your ego. Something was telling you not to say sorry, okay? Whether it's that person's fault, they should apologise to me first. Ego, okay? Shut the fuck up, it's your ego. So when you apologise to somebody, you put your ego in check. You become you become humble, you become naive, you become vulnerable. Humility kicks in, okay? And these emotions that most people don't ever feel because people want to be right. They're not going to go back on their word. When you say sorry to somebody, you're exposing yourself up as vulnerable and saying, I fucked up and I'm really sorry, okay? All they'll say is, that's okay, no worries. Or they'll say, yeah, you should be. Or they'll say, yeah, you will be. Okay? That's up to them, how they deal with it. How they respond is up to them. Whether they forgive you, whether they ignore you, whatever they do with that sorry in the hand, sorry, whether they eat it, shove it up their arse, it doesn't matter, okay? You've done something which is apologise for something you've done. You've done your part, okay, in this two-part relationship. How they receive it, what they do next is not your problem. You've just said sorry, okay? Once you said sorry once, it's going to be easier to say sorry twice, and the third time, and the fourth time. Eventually, it'll become a game. It'll be like, who else can I say sorry to? Who else can I say sorry to? Okay? Who else can I say sorry to? And then you'll be like, oh, I was a prick to my dad last week. He only brought me up a cup of tea, and I said, get out! I'm watching TV. I'm going to say sorry to him. Dad, I'm sorry. You feeling all right? Yeah, why? You don't apologise. I know. Changed man. Yeah, you go up to your friend and say, I'm sorry for coming around your house and leaving all my cans all over the place. Oh, that's all right. Eventually it becomes addictive. Eventually it becomes so addictive to say sorry because you're getting all this kind of like reinforced feedback from people, acknowledgement, you know? Imagine this, right? Imagine you say sorry, right? And then someone goes, oh, you're all right. Oh, no worries. That's okay. You didn't mean it. Oh, thank you for apologising. That means a lot. That really means a lot. Thank you for apologising. They give you a hug. Oh, it's okay. I can be a bit of a prick too, right? Imagine that. You say, look, I'm sorry for trashing your place. I should have cleared my shit up. And I'm sorry. And they go, do you know what? I'm sorry as well. And you're like, sorry? What? Yeah, I'm sorry. Because when I was in your car, I also left shit in the back. Oh, you're the fucker that left the McDonald's cart in the back. You create this like rapport of energy, okay? There's a good chance that when you apologise to somebody, they've also got something to apologise to you for. Because in terms of how karma works, whatever you put out comes back. Whether you realise it or not, if you do something to somebody, they're going to do something back. You may not know what they've done. It could be something like picking their nose and sprinkle it in your food when you're looking the other way, okay? People want revenge and karma exists, okay? Oh, I'm really sorry for what? Sprinkling bogey dust in your food? What the fuck? Okay, do you get the point? So when you apologise to people, one, you'll often find that they apologise to you for something. If they don't apologise to you because you've done nothing wrong, or even if they don't and they should do, that's their problem. You've done your part. If they say, you're welcome, that's okay, thanks for apologising, oh, that's okay, or whatever, it feels good that you've kind of been humble, vulnerable, and exposed yourself as weak. And rather than them exploiting it and punching you in the face and going, fuck you, you're a cunt, they go, it's okay, we all make mistakes. You've been vulnerable, you've opened yourself up, and rather than them fucking exploiting that, they just sew it back up. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay, we'll make mistakes. They've sewn the wound back up. I'm vulnerable. I'm really sorry, Dad, for being a pain in the arse. You're a fucking twat of a child. Fuck off, leave my house now. You're vulnerable. He's made it worse. Instead he goes, oh, do you know what? We all make mistakes. I'm really sorry. And I'm sorry for being a pain too. I know I didn't shout. He's sewing up the hole. You were vulnerable, and they've sewn up the hole. They didn't exploit it. And now, you feel good. Because you were vulnerable, which is an emotion we don't often feel, and it wasn't exploited. So now, you kind of feel really good. The fact that you've not got what I call unresolved karma in the universe. Unresolved karma means, to me, that you've got unresolved business with, like, say, exes, relationships, friends, siblings, stuff that you haven't resolved, hasn't fixed. You know, stuff that might come back around that you're kind of resenting, avoiding, don't really want to face. Yeah? Stuff that you haven't dealt with. When you say sorry, you're basically clearing up your shit. And it feels great. And eventually, as you start to do this more and more and more, one, you will never ever let anything lie for years, months, weeks. It's not necessary. You'll apologise straight away. Why would you want to have this unresolved karma on your conscience when it can be resolved right now? If your sister does something to you, if you do something wrong, you won't say, I'm not apologising, you should apologise to me. You'll be like, I'm really sorry I did that. It's okay. Gone. That's it, case closed. Very moment in time, the case was closed, okay? You will always apologise for stuff when you did something wrong. And remember, in this life, there's always going to be something we're doing wrong and right. Even me, I do something wrong occasionally, not often, but sometimes I do something wrong and I'm very sorry, okay? I fucking bleed my heart out. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm really sorry. I feel really shitty. I feel really bad. And they go, no, it's okay. Don't cry. It's okay. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's okay, Oliver. I didn't mean to, but I'm really sorry. Okay? You will apologise for stuff so much easier. And things won't drag on and build up. And you won't carry stuff with you. Not only that, but you'll be literally finding people to say sorry to. Okay? There's always going to be somebody to say sorry to. Okay? And it will become a game. It'll be, how many people can I apologise to today? Because in this world, no one apologises. So imagine being somebody who's just going around apologising to people for the sake of it. And no one else can apologise. They've got the same problem you had. Ego, principle, pride. Okay? But you've flipped it. You flipped it. You have flipped it. And now you hold the cards, you hold the power. Apologise. Reach out to everyone and apologise. Watch the magic happen.